Don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet. The thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you, I'm always scared. So not as you. I know it's fine. Tell you twice. I'm real discreet. The thief in the night. Thief in the night. If I call you, I'm always scared. So not as you. I know it's fine. Tell you twice. I'm real discreet. The thief in the night.
Check 1 2 1 2. What up, though? YouTube, what's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy, and we back cracking with another reaction, man. What do I say, man? Happy Saturday to all the motherfuckers that got out there and chased that bag, man. But y'all know how I do it, man. It's only right that I speak life into the content, man. And today, man, we talking about homies. You know what I'm talking about? The same homie hyping you up could be the same one that's setting you up. You understand what I'm saying? Your brother in the streets could turn the enemy in that room. You know what I'm saying? Got to be careful, man, because like I always say, enemy today, a friend today, an enemy tomorrow. You never know when somebody might switch up on you, man. Trust is dangerous. Trust is super dangerous. You got to be careful on who you giving your trust to, man, because every smile ain't solid. Some people carry a mic in with them. You know what I'm saying? Some carry a mic for the feds, man. You understand me? So let's get into this content, though. Shout out to all the real ones out there that's chasing that bag, man, staying solid and doing a 1-2, man. So let's get to this content. We got DJ Akademiks exposing Big U, federal indictment, and the Rollin 60s name drop, man. I don't know why DJ Akademiks is upset with Big U situation, especially by him being from the East Coast. But what can I say? Content is content. So let's get into the content, man. Y'all know how we do it. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Sub up if you ain't subbed already, man. And I'm going to see y'all on the other side, man. Let's get to it. And blast off. Let go.
Real shit, but not offensive.
We're going to speak about the back door. And at No Jumper with 607 Unk, Puka Butts, and Flacco and everybody, right? So we taking you back to where 607 Unk did.
By the way, if you watch the Adam and Wack show, it's coming out tomorrow. It's a long episode. I did assign some blame to a few people. I said, Adam, I hold you accountable a bit. And I say, Wack, I hold you accountable a little bit as well. And I don't hold him accountable for other people's actions. What I do hold them accountable for is that I think both of those men have pushed the issues with conversations that they know aren't going to get, like, pull like this. And I said this to Adam. I said, Adam, I ain't going to lie, because y'all know my history. I know everything I've covered. But I say, yo, Adam, if Brick Baby was your man's that was allegedly holding that thing down, going out with you and you out and about and he holding you down and that's your man's, I've heard you say a lot of times that's your friend. Bro, it's no way you could have people be talking about, like, you should have killed every conversation about him getting caught with an AK. You should have said, on my platform, that's not happening. Like, these were things that could send your friend to jail. Like, these were, like, what Wack is really good at doing. Let me tell you this. Wack is, you know why Wack's smarter than every street nigga? Wack don't got to shoot none of y'all niggas. That's what Wack, you know why Wack can't go to jail? Y'all keep saying he police. No, he's smart. The smartest nigga don't shoot you. He don't slap you. He don't fight you. He gets you to go kill yourself or you to go to jail. Like when I heard Wack say that nigga Rockstar, man, listen, man, you got to have niggas respect your crippin', man. You after Black Sam said that, you know what you should have did? You should have went back to your car. You should have got that thing, and that burger spot should have been shut down. Nigga.
Now, that's the problem I have right there. You know, it ain't nothing smart about Wack promoting another person to go shoot somebody who just lost his brother a couple years ago and trying to keep on their legacy. That's not it, man. What the hell y'all niggas talk? See, hey, you nigga, man, you ain't never shot shit. I understand that Wack have access to you in ways people don't know how. Wack is a bully. Wack is only cool with you long as you dancing to his music. I gotta keep it real, Act. He only rocking with you because for some reason he installed fear into your database, and you know your computer's shaking a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, that time have came, man. It should be outdated at this point. You need to go ahead and make some new modifications to your platform, man. You don't need Wack. They've been lying to y'all saying Wack is the gatekeeper to the West Coast, man. He always say, "Oh, I was getting phone calls," and you niggas be thinking Wack is well connected and well respected. Man, that nigga over there, boy, listen, boy, that nigga don't roll with nobody. Let me tell you something. At Wack level, Wack gotta be one of the most paranoid people ever. You don't get to Wack's level and not be paranoid, because you gotta, hey, look, you gotta step over some people to get to the top. You know what I'm saying? You gotta rob Peter to pay Paul. Like, come on, everything you do in the streets to get to the top is damn near predicated off of betrayal and violence. You understand what I'm saying? Now that he up in age, and man, he ain't throwing no violence. Man, come on, man. Get to it, man. Get busy, man. I need everybody to start just stop caring about how everybody else feel, man, and do you. That's the motto of this whole platform. Do you, man. Stop being scared of people, man. It seemed like, you pulling strings for Wack, man. I get it. That's your boy, but y'all not really friends like that. You know that. Let's go.
I told him to shoot up the burger spot, bro. What? You think Wack told that nigga that advice out of like, yo, nah, this is what you should do? Or Wack wanted him to do some shit where that nigga's in jail for the next 40 years. Wack is so I also blame Wack because I think Wack is outsmarting these dudes, and I get it. Like, for example, me and a nigga like Meek Mill, I would have Meek Mill doing 5 life sentences before you do nothing to me. Come on, like, you're like, Meek is a stupid nigga, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I think he realized that. He's like, I'm gonna leave Ack alone. Ack is operating, and he's right. He's right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. But the only reason why I blame Wack, because, Wack, you're gonna see it back and forth with me and Wack. And Wack says, yo, bro, when a nigga start fucking with me, I don't give a fuck. And I understand that. Why have pity on your enemy for being stupid? So I don't blame him for anybody who goes against him for him to completely mentally, on a mental level, just do gymnastics and fuck them up. I do look at him in terms of loose cannon, though, where I'm like, yo, Wack, I'm going to keep it a beam, bro.
Why is Airbnb paying me $20,000 a month? I'm going to show you a new way to potentially.
You knew what loose cannon's arc was eventually going to end up here. And if that was your man, and the only reason I'm giving Wack this credit, bro, yo, listen, I'm on a No Jumper show. Wack know the indictment more than me. Wack know every fucking page. Nigga, Wack was calling these details a year before this indictment came down. Wack is above, like he's above the curve IQ.
Niggas be, hey, look, I can make this shit up now. Look, you just confirmed Wack was calling out the indictment before the indictment even happened. How does that happen, bro? He is a convicted felon. There's no way a convicted felon just got all this internal access to confidential information without him having some cooperation with those people, man. Come on, bro. Like, man, you can tell this is, like, it's a money grab, man. People be scared, man. It's a profit situation. He promised to do business deals. You know why I think Act be fucking with Wack like that is because, he was able to seal the deal with 6ix9ine Tekashi and getting him money with that Kodak Black situation, which means, Act brought Wack to the table. Wack was able to seal the deal. Everybody got paid off of it. But that money a little gone now, man. You feel me now? Look, man, when you get some of that knee loan money, that money don't last forever. You got bills. One thing is promised every day is that if you don't work, you don't eat. You know what I'm saying? And death is the only thing promised to us, man. So, y'all got to pick up what people writing down, man. You can see that, see, Wack need DJ Akademiks because he is one of the biggest podcasters. Without him and Adam, he's dead in the water, bro. I'm telling you. So he better pray to God that he don't get caught up in this thing that's finna come around, because they not just going after these small, man, they look, bro. Wack proclaimed to be a multi-millionaire. You see what I'm saying? He damn near runs Clubhouse, you know, trying to take over YouTube, you know what I'm saying, be the gatekeeper of YouTube, which not gonna happen. It's a lot of shit going on, man. Loose Cannon is on that nigga helmet. If he go down, I'm pretty sure he got some information that if he is gonna be a snitch, he gonna snitch on Wack. Let's go.
Level, and he's above. What I'm saying is, with certain niggas, man, you don't want to play with. The point what I'm trying to say, Wack is a really like, yo, I promise you. And me, Wack, who else? Me, Wack, and Wack, Charleston White, and a few others, we all acknowledge this about each other. If we were all supposed to get on some shit where we're trying to get each other really out the paint, it's gonna get nasty. You know why? Everybody that I listed, there's a few people, more people, they're gonna dig into their bag of resources. They know some secret about you. They know, or they could go get and figure out something about you that they're gonna come back, and when they try to hit hard, it's gonna hit. That's a fact. Wack is just, I'm telling you, Wack is not a nigga, and I don't know why street niggas keep beef with him. Like, I'm gonna keep it beef with y'all. Oh, y'all street niggas. If I was a street nigga, I would never beef with Wack. I would just wait till I see him and I would just punch him in the face. It's no, anytime I hear a street nigga arguing Wack, I'm like, this is pointless. Wack is just violating this nigga. I'm just like, it's no way y'all, like, even with Meek Mill, if I was Meek Mill, I would never even argue with me online. I think I'm gonna make you look stupid. If it's Meek Mill, well, I don't think he can fight anyway, but shit. I would just be like, when I see Ak, that's it. Fuck else you gonna do? At some point, you gotta realize, but I do feel bad for Loose Cannon, because I think Loose Cannon, just like Brick Baby, the No Jumper platform and the West Coast podcasting scene was rewarding them with attention for giving out these details about street shit that they thought was in the past, but when it comes to a RICO, there ain't no past. It's current as long as y'all are still operating within certain type of shit. And the 60s don't stop operating. So there is no, oh, I could talk about that because it's mad long ago. The 60s, like Rollin 60s, was one of the biggest gangs in California. It operates every year. The way how RICO goes is this. If you leave a gang, you have to have like 7 years before you can get charged. So if you left the gang last year, you can still get charged. You left 2 years ago, you have to have 7 years of inactivity, generally, that you can't get charged in that RICO case. Okay? Just think about it. Because a racketeering case is all about a pattern of activity. So let me give all of these people who are on these podcasts, let me just give you a little bit of idea what's going on. Some of you guys went to jail, came back, and y'all think, well, this is behind me, or I don't do that. I hear Loose Cannon got some legit businesses. Airbnb owner, entrepreneur. Brick Baby, he's on No Jumper. I don't think he's robbing niggas no more. However, the 60s is an active gang. Here's the thing. You don't need to be committing crimes. You're still going to be liable for the robbery you did, because when you show up on Adam 22's platform, you said, man, oh, 60 crib, man, on the damn homies, man. Yo, listen, man, oh, 6-0. You're still claiming the gang. So the robbery you did 5, 6, 7 years ago that you think is a long time ago, you are claiming a gang now, which is in furtherance of promoting the gang. You did the robbery 7 years ago that you think is a long time ago, which was in furtherance of gaining proceeds for the gang. You're still a gang member and you're still in that racketeering organization. I could imagine Loose Cannon thought, well, I ain't cool with Big U no more anyway. I don't fuck with Big U. You don't have to fuck with the people to get charged with them. Let's go back to the RICO case file when it comes to 6ix9ine. Two of the niggas, Harv, the nigga who kidnapped 6ix9ine, Shotty was trying to kill him. He was trying to kill Shotty. This was a bumping of the muscle in 9 Tray. He ended up kidnapping 6ix9ine. Him and Shotty saw each other at the club, and there was, yo, what we gonna do? It don't matter if y'all are friends. Y'all are still 9 Tray members. Y'all all on the same indictment. So again, I'm wondering why people keep, these gang members keep going up there thinking they're speaking of former crimes. Here's the thing, and I'm not no political expert, or not political expert. I'm not no crime expert. But I'll say this, right? I would probably, if you weren't in a gang, and like say T Grizzly, right? He wasn't a gang, right? He used to rob jewelry stores. He's got convicted for it. He served his time. He wasn't part of some bigger organization that are still doing those crimes. If he talks about robbing jewelry stores, it is what it is. Here's my problem with gang members going up to No Jumper. You should not be talking about your gang if your gang still does what you're talking about, even if you don't do it in the gang.
Imagine bringing your side project to life just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation, where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
It is tantamount to cooperating. If you're a gang member of a Rollin 60 gang, and you admit to extortion, and they still do extortion, but you're not a part of it no more, yeah, you're cooperating. You're damn near cooperating. Why the hell are you talking about that? That I was always shocked that Brick Baby would entertain certain conversations.
This nigga act, man. When I say this nigga is politicking with the Crips, God digital, let's go.
And that's why I asked Adam, I said, did Brick ever come to you and say, yo, bro, with all due respect, yo, you my mans, but could we start making content about Big U? It says, yo, if I was Brick Baby, I would have shut down every conversation in No Jumper about Big U. You know why? What's his name? Zaire? I think it was Williams. No. Hold on. Let's find his name. Mitchell. Here we go. Mitchell and Henley, which is Big U, coordinated how Brick Baby would give Big U the proceeds from a robbery that Brick Baby committed. They were talking about how much should go to Henley. Then in multiple other intercepted calls, Henley talked. Here's my point. If you used to do robberies and bust down the money for the robberies with Big U, why the hell would you get hired at a job that you got to talk about Big U potentially doing some other criminal shit, bro? When you used to do crime for him, bro. That shit don't make no sense to me. He should have said to Adam, respectfully, Adam, yo, I like doing content here. This is kind of cool. This is like a regular job for me. I like it. But bro, could we please stop talking about Big U? And probably should bring that nigga to the side and explain to him like, yo, bro, you know what? I used to be doing these crimes with him, right? You know that, yeah, maybe not this situation, but like me and him used to be doing dirt together. Like, bro, if you value me, could we stop talking about this on No Jumper? Because essentially I'm talking about my crimes. Because the way a RICO works, if you used to do crime with a nigga, you claim the same gang as a nigga, you're basically in the same criminal organization.
Great. 100%.
RICO.
1,000%. Yeah. So look, let me say this. This is probably why it is not smart to have a lot of people around you. You see what I'm saying? Especially when you gang banging out here on this blacktop, you should not be rolling around in cars. You know how niggas be 5 cars deep and all that? No, bro, because you don't know who they got eyes on, who they got surveillance on. And the wrong person, the choices that you make today can affect your future. And the decisions, man, of who you hang with, bro, is going to be the outcome of what happened to your life when you're in the streets. And a lot of people don't understand that. I swear to God, you should always keep your circle small and your wall tall. Because nowadays, this RICO shit is just one of the biggest tools they use to wrap everybody up. You see what I'm saying? Back then, they was getting a lot of DA rejects. Nah, with this RICO, all they need is 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? And y'all doing illegal anything from wire fraud to conspiracy to murder, drive-by shootouts. They going down. Look what they just did with the Hoovers. And look, that's just that part. Look, you got to realize, and people are still like, oh, man, that was them. They ain't worrying about, bro, they was watching people get put on, who got walked on. They watching that whole hood over there. So what make you think they ain't going to, you think they going to stop? It's a couple more people that they didn't see do handoffs and all that. Man, be careful out here, bro. I know a lot of people ain't like, shit, man, that ain't me. I ain't worried about it, man. I ain't, all right. You might just be shaking hands with somebody. They might think it might be something in that handshake and they looking at you. You just don't know. And they might bring you in, ask you about somebody. Man, stay away from the wrong people, man, because at the end of the day, everybody's not as smart as you. Everybody ain't going where you going. And everybody got to realize that the streets is always watching. Let's go.
I don't know how this shit was allowed to happen. Anyway, let's see what Luce is talking about.
Brick baby section of paperwork, right? Because that's not true. You shouldn't say things that gets on the internet and try to downplay somebody's reputation.
Now, I seen somebody in the chat say Wack is federal. Okay. Now, I'm going to be honest, and Wack is my man, bro. I'm going to be honest. Wack is my man. And by the way, if you're watching, please hit the subscribe button on both King Akademiks and the Academy channel. Wack is my man. And I forgot to ask him this on the Adam and Wack show. I think Wack is smart. But because I don't think he's the police, I think Wack would be stupid to not think that the feds aren't looking at him.
Thank you.
It never works where the feds called Wack a rival. If the feds are looking at these people and have deemed that their rival are these people, right, and are claiming that these people they're looking at first are doing crimes or trying to do crimes, a lot that would involve them going against these people. The feds don't say, oh, we're just saving these people because they're the good guys. The feds says, let's get them both. Not even only the feds, every investigatory body. You don't see they say, oh, we're only locking up YSL. We're going to leave YFN out there. No, you get YFN as well. You get both of them. You don't only get one, you get both.
Right.
You get both. So I have to believe that they are also looking at Wack 100. And I forgot to ask him that question because I would love to hear what he's thinking about that. If he doesn't think the feds are looking at him, who you think they
looking at? Right.
I would imagine the way he's moving, and that's why even, like, again, y'all gonna watch episode tomorrow, I think comes out on Adam's ship. I'm wondering if Wack's conversation is gonna be different. Because here's the thing, if I'm Wack, I'll be licking my chops. Lou says him and Wack ain't really against each other, but he don't fuck with Brick Baby and he don't fuck with Big U. And some other niggas. Yo, all the Wack's ops just went to jail. Sounds like a good gig, but
You know, I hear that, but let me tell y'all something. The way Wack acting, man, Wack better not make one false move, bro. And you can't see what's going on is what Wack don't realize, nigga, you can't be the tough nigga in this situation because you're going to crash out. You talking about my team on no player, bro. You don't got these niggas on payroll. Yeah, you run around trying to scare people thinking your team is big and bad, but your team ain't willing to die for you for free. It's a price for loyalty. If you want loyalty nowadays, you got to pay for it. If you want loyalty, you got to pay for that. Niggas ain't crashing out like they used to just because you are who you are. That man got a family too. You got people thinking that you got a $200 million contract with incredible diapers in Africa. To the niggas see your lifestyle and then they know you hang at socialites, they might believe you. But guess what? It's going to be a little meat situation. Same way that security guard got caught up and took that gun case and shit. Nigga said he was going to go get that nigga. He ain't when he got that nigga, none of that. Some said, my bad, I didn't, you know what I'm saying, but I'm working on waiting on my next little series to come out. Me when I get paid, man, come on, bro. That's how they backdoor niggas. But anyway, I got to get up out of here, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about DJ Akademiks, homie. And yeah, man, I'm going to see you on the other side of this content. Let's go. And we out.